I think Jim Harbaugh is the perfect coach in Michigan. I do believe that. Still, he can't beat Ohio State, right? He can't beat Michigan State. Is that right? He loses to both of them. I think at some point, like I'm still willing to believe at some point, they will beat Ohio State, and everyone will be happy. This is year 4, right, of a 7-year deal. I think he's gonna. Maybe not this year because Ohio State's still really good at everything. They're always good, right? I think Ohio State is better at football now than Michigan. I do believe that. But I think that Jim Harbaugh is, and this is outrageous, but at this point I'm willing to say he is still irreplaceable there. I do not believe that they can find a better coach in Ann Arbor than Jim Harbaugh right now for the next 10 years. I'm willing to say that. I think he'll be there. I do believe he'll be there for another 7-year contract. And that would make, 14 years he'd be there? It was a 7-year deal, right? It would be 14 years there. And then how many years at Stanford, how many years with the 49ers? And then I would think that he's about done, right? He'd be old then. I don't think he'd be old after 7 years. So he's 4 years now, 3 more years. How old is he right now, exactly? Does anyone know? How old he is? He's 54, so he's got 3 more, 57. Then it would be 64, right? He'd be 64 at that point. He's got 3 years left on a 7-year deal. In another 7 years, it'd be 10 years, he'd be 64. And I think that he would be, possibly, they could get him to do a series of 1-year deals after that to stick around as he's old, like a Bo Schembechler was. Because I believe Jim Harbaugh will be there for the rest of his career. I still think he's staying there. I think he's going to win in Michigan. And I think he's going to play in a playoff in Michigan. I think they will get there one day. I don't know if it's this year, but I still believe in that guy. And I thought he did a great job at the Niners. I thought he did a great job at Stanford. And I think he's doing a good job in Michigan, even though they can't beat Ohio State or Michigan State. I'll give you that. But at some point or another, everybody in their job has some challenges they have to live up to, right? That's the challenge for him. Beat those 2 teams, and then he'll be God in Ann Arbor. I really believe that, and he'll still be coaching. I think he's going to coach there for a long time. I don't believe that guy. I think the AD will be gone before that coach is. Either one of them. He's right about one thing. He's got 2 great coaches there. If I were them, I would lock both of those guys up until they retired. Because I don't think there's anything wrong with either one of them. There's nothing wrong with Beeline. He's a great coach. And I think Harbaugh is too. And I just think that the results haven't been there because they haven't beaten. When you don't beat Ohio State, you essentially suck. Until he beats Ohio State, he's going to have to live with it.